Championship Sunday, baby. I love it. These two conference championship games. I love the conference championship Sunday better than the Super Bowl, me personally. And how about these 4 quarterbacks we got going today? We got Rodgers and Ryan in the NFC title tilt. And then in the AFC title game, you have Brady and Roethlisberger. They meet again, very familiar foes. So while the quarterbacks, you couldn't ask for 4 better quarterbacks, the defenses are something that I'm not really that impressed with. Let's start off with Green Bay. This team, yes, they've been playing red hot. Aaron Rodgers has been playing red hot. They have been playing extremely well. But to me personally, I have a feeling that the train is going to stop today with the Green Bay Packers. Yes, they've been playing well. Rodgers is playing out of his mind. He's throwing Hail Marys all over the place, this and that, blah, 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 blah. The last couple of games, he has not gone up against the best of competition in this whole stretch, particularly the playoffs. He gets a New York Giant team at home that is a very immature and young team. Immature wide receiver, rookie head coach, and with a defense that, while everyone was going through the moon about it, they were missing Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, they were missing JPP, and I even think with those guys, we saw them against really good quarterbacks this year, and they kind of struggled. Rodgers exposed them, and missing 2 key guys on defense, that contributed. Also, they go to Dallas. Yes, it's a road game. Dallas is a young team with a rookie quarterback, a rookie this, a rookie that, plus a defense that I didn't think was great at all. I think out of all the playoff teams, I thought Dallas had the weakest defense. So he carves them up, puts 34 up against them. Today, he's going up against the Falcons team, which I'm telling you, this team has a squad. To me, they have the complete package. From top to bottom, they are the team that, to me, I'm most impressed with. Out of the 4 teams, the final 4 teams that we have, I am most impressed with Atlanta. I'm most impressed with Matty Ryan. Yes, he's been here before. The Falcons in the NFC title game, and they lose to San Francisco. Remember that a long time ago. And people always say, can Matt Ryan win the big one? Can Matty Ice win the big one? I think today he wins the close big one, because this isn't the biggest one. The biggest one will be if he wins today and he goes to Houston for Super Bowl 51, which I do think he will. I think the Falcons defeat the Packers today. Now, they had the line in terms of points at over 62. No, they had it at 62. I'm going to go over. I think this is going to be a slugfest. I think you're going to see 2 teams go out there and gunsling it. Now, Green Bay has had a habit, with the exception of the Dallas game, all year really of starting off slow. That's what scares you about this Green Bay team, and that to me is why I'm picking Atlanta. Because we've seen a lot this year, Green Bay not play the complete 4 quarters. They either start off well, and then they tail off at the end, or they start really bad, and then they start to kick it into high gear. Remember the game against Jacksonville? They started off terribly. Then they found their way in. Ended up they lost that game, but they found their way. With the Giant game, they were fortunate that it was only 6-0. Because that should have been a lot more. They should have been down by 3 touchdowns. They were playing poorly. Last week against Dallas, they go out there, they start off strong, then they kind of tail off at the end. They give up the big lead. They haven't played a full 4 quarters. They are not playing consistent football. They're playing good football, great football at times, not consistent football. Atlanta's playing consistent. Atlanta's got to scare you. Give me over 62 in terms of points. Matty Ice outduels Rodgers in a shootout. And Green Bay's got a lot of age on some parts. They got some contracts up. And Rodgers isn't getting any younger. This could be the last stand for Green Bay. I don't think it ends in Atlanta after the NFC title game, shifting over to the AFC title game. To me, I think New England kills them. I really do. I think New England just kicks the crap out of Pittsburgh. And I don't think that they need any motivation from Mike Tomlin, and Tony Brown with the Facebook Live video. I don't think that's going to contribute to this beating. I think that they're playing better football. And tell me why I should pick Pittsburgh with the way that they play. Especially in the playoffs. Yeah, they've won 9 in a row. But okay, Miami at home. Look back at that football game when I was working that football game. You look back and you watch that football game. Miami did not play terribly. And at times, Miami, with the mistakes, led to some Pittsburgh scores, getting good field position. Pittsburgh didn't play that great. Not saying the Pittsburgh Miami played better than Pittsburgh that day, obviously not. But it wasn't as an ass-kicking as the final score represented. Then they go to Kansas City and they don't score in 6 red zone opportunities. They don't score a single touchdown. They settle for 6 field goals. If that's anybody else, they get their ass kicked. Speaking of everybody else, this isn't Alex Smith. This isn't the Kansas City Chiefs. This isn't Andy Reid. This is Bill Belichick at Gillette Stadium with the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. And I tell you right now, I'm not saying they're going to settle for 6 field goals today, but to me, they have not shown me enough to pick Pittsburgh. And I tell you right now, the weakest part of this team so far in this playoff run, these 2 games, to me has been Ben Roethlisberger. To me has been Big Ben. He has not played that well. His red zone play calling, you can make a case that the offensive coordinator too, but Big Ben's a veteran. It has been putrid. And I think Pittsburgh Steelers get shellacked today. I'm taking New England by at least 2 touchdowns. At least they're going to roll, and they're going to roll early over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So give me, in a shootout, Falcons over the Packers, and give me in a complete bloodbath, Patriots annihilating the Steelers. Super Bowl 51 in Houston will be the Atlanta Falcons and the New England